Hello, welcome to Conquer Knowledge with Ranjan Bhatnagar. Let's continue with the revision of combustion part 2, lesson 7. Okay, so we have talked about combustion. Can you just recall what is combustion? Combustion is burning. And what is burning? What was burning? When this fuel. What is fuel? A substance which can produce energy on burning in air. And from air, what does it take? Oxygen. Okay. So fuel plus oxygen gives us energy, right? This process, combustion process, is for energy. Now, fuel. What do you understand by fuel? Any substance that can burn. What do we take from air? Oxygen. So remember, oxygen does not burn. You have to remember it is a supporter of combustion. Very important to learn. It itself does not burn. वो खुद नहीं जलती है ऑक्सीजन गैस, वो सिर्फ जलने में मदद करती है. ठीक है. फिर और क्या इस एनर्जी के साथ और क्या बनेगा? ऑक्साइड्स बनेंगे. ऑक्साइड्स मतलब फ्यूल में कार्बन है तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड. फ्यूल में हाइड्रोजन है तो वाटर. फ्यूल में नाइट्रोजन है तो NO2. फ्यूल में सल्फर है तो साथ में SO2. ओके, प्लस एनर्जी, राइट. So, what are the essential conditions of combustion, children? One thing is fuel. Fuel नहीं होगा, जलने वाला चीज़ नहीं होगा तो burn करेगा ही नहीं. Second is oxygen, right? So now suppose paper is a combustible material. So in your home, so many books are kept. In your bag, books are kept. In the school library, books are kept. And air is always present everywhere. Do they start burning? No. That means something is missing. Something is required to cause this burning, isn't it? So what is that third thing, children? वो तीसरी चीज़ क्या है? That is temperature above ignition temperature. Temperature above ignition temperature. Now what is this ignition temperature? अब ये ignition temperature क्या है? Very important, children. Any substance catches fire at a particular temperature. For example, white phosphorus can burn at the temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. Okay, तो जैसे ही 34 degree Celsius होगा, white phosphorus will start burning. That is why white phosphorus is stored in water, children. Very important, it is stored in water because during summers the temperature can reach 34 degrees Celsius. So if you will be storing it in air, it will catch fire. Okay. Paper can burn at the temperature of 218 to 246 degrees Celsius. So these are the temperatures at which paper will catch fire. Unless and until this temperature is achieved, जब तक पेपर को ये टेम्परेचर नहीं मिलेगा वो नहीं जलेगा. So that is called ignition temperature. I hope I am clear. The lowest temperature at which a fuel can catch fire or a fuel can burn. वो टेम्परेचर जिस पर कोई चीज़ आग पकड़ सकती है उससे नीचे वो आग नहीं पकड़ेगी. Excuse me. That is ignition temperature. So now if we come to what are the conditions necessary for combustion, very important. What are the three conditions necessary for combustion, children? First is presence of fuel. जलने वाला चीज़ होना चाहिए, नहीं तो जलेगा ही क्या, isn't it? Second is presence of air, or I can say oxygen. Third is temperature should be above, this is a sign for above children, ignition temperature. Okay, so if I want to burn a paper, that is why I ignite a matchstick and bring it near the paper. Then it will burn when the temperature reaches ignition temperature. Is that clear, children? And presence of, if I talk about this, presence of air, if only oxygen, if burning is done only in oxygen, it would be 5 times higher, means 5 times more energy will be produced. If you are burning a substance only in the presence of oxygen, so oxygen is 21% in the air now, and you are burning only in oxygen means 100% oxygen. So 25 is 100. 5 times ज़्यादा supporter of combustion दे रहे हो तो 5 times ज़्यादा combustion होगा. Understood? 5 times ज़्यादा energy release होगी. That is why when in the welding, they want a high energy to melt that iron. Iron melts at a very high temperature. So they burn that acetylene gas in oxygen. Understood, children? So in oxygen, what is the carry point? Take away from this thing, very important. कितनी चीज़ आपने याद किया? Conditions necessary for combustion 3. Presence of fuel, presence of air or oxygen, and the temperature should be above ignition temperature. पहला चीज़ ये. Second चीज़, oxygen is a supporter of combustion. It is not combustible gas. इट इज़ अ सपोर्टर ऑफ कम्बशन. दूसरा चीज़ आपको ये याद रखना है. तीसरा चीज़ आपको क्या याद रखना है कि ऑक्सीजन में ही बर्निंग होगा, एयर में बर्निंग होगा तो 5% कम एनर्जी मिलेगा, एंड सिर्फ ऑक्सीजन में बर्निंग होगा तो 5%, 5 टाइम्स, नॉट परसेंट, सॉरी चिल्ड्रन, 5 टाइम्स ज़्यादा एनर्जी मिलेगा. इज़ दैट क्लियर? एनी डाउट इन इट? नाउ टू शो, for science now you have to prove everything, children. So presence of fuel को तो प्रूव करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. अगर पानी है तो नेचुरली वो नहीं जलेगा, isn't it? और अगर पेट्रोल है, डीजल है तो वो जलेगा कार में. तो presence of fuel को तो प्रूव करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Presence of air, how will you prove that air is important for burning, right? So let us see the activity. Activity 2, prove air is important for burning. Air is necessary for burning. बहुत सिंपल होता है बेटा, कुछ रटने का ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. If you can understand, right? So if I take a candle, this is a candle, then I light it up, it starts burning. Okay, so it continues to burn because it is getting oxygen from all sides. It burns smoothly. बहुत अच्छे से जलता है candle. Okay. Now, if I take another candle, ignite it, and now I keep a glass chimney over it. देखते हो, आप जब पूजा कराते हो घर में तो हवा से बचाने के लिए कि वो बुझ ना जाए, हम उसको ढक देते हैं कांच की ग्लास से. नाउ इधर से जो ऑक्सीजन मिल रहा था वो वाला सोर्स ख़त्म हो गया, isn't it? Now it is getting oxygen from here or here, right? So it will burn but it flickers. So here there was complete combustion, right? Complete combustion. Here you will see after some time that the glass of this chimney will start becoming black. Why it will become black now? Because what is occurring here? Less oxygen. So which type of combustion will be there? Incomplete combustion. And incomplete combustion, last video में हमने पढ़ा है क्या produce होता है? कार्बन पार्टिकल्स विच इज़ ब्लैक इन कलर. तो आप देखोगे चिमनी कैसे होने लगती है, ब्लैक होने लगती है, राइट. नाउ if I take another candle, ignite it, ignite मतलब जला दिया मैंने उसे, चिमनी से ढका, एंड इसके ऊपर मैंने एक कार्डबोर्ड लगा दिया, राइट. इधर भी कुछ लगा दिया जिससे कोई एयर ना जाए, बंद कर दिया. नाउ दिस कैंडल इज नॉट गेटिंग एनी एयर, सो व्हाट विल हैपन चिल्ड्रन, what will happen, this candle will go off. Okay, this candle will go off and you will see little smoke here. So what do you understand from this? You understand all the concepts, children. When sufficient oxygen is there, complete combustion. When insufficient oxygen is there, incomplete combustion. Here which gas will be produced? Carbon dioxide. Let me change it up. Which gases will be produced? Carbon dioxide, because wax is made up of carbon and hydrogen, and hydrogen will form water. And what is coming out, children? This energy is coming out in the form of heat and light in the flame, isn't it? Here incomplete combustion, which gas will be formed? Carbon monoxide plus carbon. And you remember carbon monoxide is poisonous in nature. Okay. And so that is the difference between complete combustion and incomplete combustion. So now this was the activity to show that presence of air is necessary for combustion. Now let us see another activity to see that it will not burn unless and until the ignition temperature is achieved. जब तक आप उतना हीट नहीं करोगे किसी चीज़ को कि उसका इग्निशन टेम्परेचर रीच हो जाए, इट विल नॉट बर्न. सो हाउ टू सी दैट temperature? I'm writing short form, children, but in exam you never do this. Temperature above ignition temperature, right, is needed for combustion. Now let us see that. Okay, now see, if I take a candle or a spirit lamp and ignite it and bring a paper cup in which you drink tea or coffee, paper cup, if I put it straight away on the empty paper cup on the flame, what will happen, children? Naturally this paper will also catch fire, isn't it? वो आग में बदल जाए, वो आग में बदल जाएगा, है ना, और जल जाएगा, right? But if I take a paper cup, if I take a candle, ignite it and hold over it, उसके ऊपर मैंने पेपर कप रखा जिसके अंदर वाटर है. if there is water inside it, then you observe that this cup does not burn. It does not burn. Why it did not burn, children? You are heating here also and you are heating here also. Why here it did not burn? Because this heat energy from the flame is taken by water. It is being passed to water. So the temperature of water is rising, but the temperature of this paper cup is not rising. So, and paper cup will burn at which temperature I told you? 218 degrees Celsius, isn't it? तो पेपर कप का टेम्परेचर ही नहीं बढ़ रहा, it will not reach ignition temperature, then it will not burn. So this activity shows that temperature above ignition temperature is necessary for a substance to burn. Is it clear? Right? Easy to learn. So why it is not burning, children? अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इट कम्स गिव रीजंस करके क्वेश्चन आता है. दैट वाटर कैन बी बॉइल्ड in a paper cup. Give reason. Okay, so what will you write? Yes, water can be boiled in a paper cup because the heat of the flame is passed over to water, so the temperature of paper cup does not increase and its ignition temperature is not achieved. Right, what will you write, children? What will be the answer? Speak out once again. Heat is passed on to water. अब हीट वाटर पे चली गई तो दूसरा चीज़ क्या हुआ? टेम्परेचर ऑफ पेपर कप डज नॉट इंक्रीज. वो बढ़ ही नहीं रहा है उसका टेम्परेचर, राइट? तो ignition temperature of paper cup is not reached, so it will not burn, right? So it will not catch fire or it will not burn, and we can boil water in a paper cup. It is a very important question, children. बहुत आता है ये give reason. Okay. So what are the takeaways from today's video, children? What is combustion? A process by which a fuel burns in air to release energy. Then you know there is combustible material and non-combustible material. Okay. Then what are the different conditions necessary for combustion? What are the different conditions? Presence of fuel, presence of air, and temperature above ignition temperature. Okay. How would you show with an activity that air is necessary for burning? This. Show with activity that air is necessary for burning. Show with activity that temperature above ignition temperature is needed for burning. Okay. So you can answer all these questions, children, and I hope you understand well. So again, thank you and stay motivated, children.